I thought it worth running a little bit of the timeline behind at least what we in industry think of as CBRS 2.0. About 9 months ago, right after the NTIA came out with this report that was really glowing about CBRS, we started to look and say, let's not get too carried away with ourselves and never believe your own material. Let's look at what we're not doing well. And so we saw that the offload capability was really well exploited. One of the major operators made great use of it. MSOs were deploying. It was really successful. During COVID, we saw anchor institutions really become a major part of the CBRS ecosystem, serving underserved areas, particularly when schools were shut down. And I think New America did a lot of work to promote that and help people in that. The area that has been mentioned several times, it didn't really emerge in large volume, was the indoor industry kind of private networks. When PCAST originally was written, and you might, if you go back that far, the advocacy for PCAST was not from the broadband community, it was from the National Economic Council, because they saw this kind of spectrum use as really key to Industry 4.0, telematics, to the economy, to manufacturing. And yet we really hadn't seen a lot of that. So we went back and looked and tried to understand what were those impediments. It's easy to talk to people who had adopted CBRS. We went and we talked to people who hadn't adopted it, who had looked at it and maybe walked away. And we started feeding that back to our government partners. We had a session run by WinForum, and we had a number of deployers come in and talk about what were the obstacles to the use. What was good? What were the obstacles? The White House was there, FCC was there, NTIA was there, DOD was there, and within DOD, the Navy was there. And at the end of that meeting, we sat primarily with the NTIA, and we went through and we ended up with 6 initiatives to pursue jointly. So over the last 7, 8 months, we have worked them diligently, one at a time.